Well, I've been obsessed for 38 years now with wanting to know the difference in people's lives. Why isn't there some people, God's given them everything and they're still mad as hell. They got love, they got support, they got a beautiful family, they've got, educational advantage, economic advantage, and they find their lives going in and out of rehab. And then there's other people that God has challenged in every way possible. You look at the Oprahs of the world. People have been pushed beyond the edge, and somehow they become often the people that we love and respect the most because they give the most to society. So I hate suffering. I love to see people lit up. And so over the years, my focus has been just really how do you help people not only perform, but how to have a higher level, but peak performance, but how do you have the most extraordinary life? If you're going to be a leader, you can't lead someone to a place you're not living. And so extraordinary life to me means life on your terms. It's not my idea of it, it's yours. Everybody has an idea. Some people's idea is 3 perfect children. Some people's idea is build a $1 billion company. Some people's idea is to be able to write poetry, laugh a lot, have a garden, pray. Whatever it is I want people to have. But I do know, and the message I want to share is I think there's 2 master skills of leadership, 2 master skills of an extraordinary life. And the first one, obviously, is the science of achievement. The ability to take what you envision and make it real. Excuse me. I'm used to using these arms.
It's good. You have trouble talking without your arms and hands going, don't you?
The ability to turn the invisible, what you envision, into the visible. And everybody in this room, I know is an overachiever. You wouldn't be able to lead unless you were. And you all know how. But it is the science of achievement. And what I mean by that is there are rules, there are laws. There's laws to the body, we all know it. We're all biochemically unique. But at the same time, if you align with certain laws, certain fundamentals, you're going to have abundance of energy. If you, don't respect, don't obey, don't love those laws, you're going to have pain in your body or disease. Or if you do stupid things, it doesn't work. But secondly, though, there's a science to money. I spent 4 years interviewing 50 of the smartest minds in the financial world. There's a science. Anyone who lives that science can experience it. And I'm sure everyone here knows there have been times in their life when there's something that seemed impossible that God granted us the ability to make it happen, but we got to do our part. I think it's usually 3 things for achievement. It's fundamental. We got obsessed by something. We unleashed our desire. The desire in Latin of the Father. You got that desire strong enough that energy is there, that raw commitment is there. Then you go to the second step, which is massive action and effective execution. Massive action by itself is not enough, but if you keep changing your approach, you'll find what works, or you model somebody and speed up the time. But then the third thing I think you need besides this total focus and this massive action, effective execution, is grace. And I think the only thing I know about grace is the more you acknowledge it in your life, the more we seem to experience. Well, many of you, most of you, I'm sure, are extraordinary as achievers, and certainly as. But I think what not all of us are quite as extraordinary at is the art of fulfillment. And that's the second master skill. And the art of fulfillment is an art, it's not a science. Because what will light you up is different than the person next to you, even if they're your husband or wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or kids. If you want to know what God loves, just go to any garden, go to any jungle, and look at the diversity. Go to any city in America, thank God, and look at the incredible diversity. But if you think about it, but fulfillment is so different. I don't know how many of you have ever gone to a high-end art show in New York or LA or someplace, and you walk in, you look at this piece of art, and you go, you gotta be kidding me, right? How much is this? And they say $10 million. You just not see, you gotta be nuts. Steve Lynn's a dear friend of mine, very dear friend. He built most of half of Las Vegas and a good portion of downtown. Just a genius, creative man. I love him to death. And he calls me one day and he says to me, Tony, you gotta come over, it's my birthday. And he said, I got myself a gift. It's something I've been pursuing for 16 years. It's the most amazing painting. I paid $80 million for this painting. So I said, sure, I'd love to come see it, Steve. So I come to this home and I walk in. And if you're familiar, it's a Rothko. And what it is a giant orange and red square. I wish I could show you a picture of it. That's what it is. I said, Steve, dude, give me some paint, $100. I can do this in an hour. You were scared. This man committed suicide. It's so good. He committed suicide. Let's pay $80 million to remove that. Obviously, he sees things I don't see. He appreciates things I don't appreciate. I respect him for that immensely. I couldn't imagine that. But the point is, we all are fulfilled by different things. But while it's an art, I really believe that there are some guiding principles, and that is, every one of us knows in life, in order to be fulfilled, people ask me all the time, what's the big thing happy? I spent 39 years studying people around the world. Those who've been through hell and back, the answer is progress. Progress equals happiness. If you're not where you want to be, then you just make progress. If you can just be honest with yourself, if you can pray, if you can take action, if you can start to walk or run or do the diet or come to that partner of yours in life and tell the truth, whatever it is, when we make progress, we feel alive. It's not the achievement, what we get's never going to make us happy. Who we become makes us very happy or very sad. And so I say that to you because I believe success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And there's unfortunately an example of this. I think almost 2 years ago, we lost what I consider to be, a national treasure. And that is Robin Williams. How many of you, by show of hands, love Robin Williams? I'm curious.
Yes.
I can't see you all, but my bet is it's 90% of the room. Is it King?
Yes, it is. It was fabulous.
So, I don't care if I'm in China, Russia, Australia, London, Germany, anywhere I go, I'm asking this question last year, everyone around the world raised their hand. This is one of the most beloved men in the world. Now think about it, was he an extraordinary achiever, a master of the science of achievement? You bet. He took himself a nothing and he figured out how to make the whole world laugh. He wanted his own TV show, he did it. He wanted the #1 show, he did it. He wanted to make more money than he could ever spend, he did it. He wanted to make movies, he did it. He wanted to win an Academy Award for not being funny, not his skill. Dramatic Academy Award, he won it. He wanted the most beautiful family, loved him, he got it. And he hung himself. Think about that. Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. He made everyone feel good but himself. So the question is, how do we go beyond that? And the answer is, we all know, we have to grow or we die. And that's what we're here to do.